narcissist behavior is very predictable. Shout out to the email that I got asking me, Yolanda, isn't narcissist behavior predictable? Like clockwork, baby. Okay? Like clockwork. Understand me. Everything they do is about getting more love or attention to make themselves feel more worthy than they know that they are. You see, this simple one line explains all things that follow because they are doomed to create a separate, protective reality bubble for themselves inside the reality that we all know. You see, they are mismatched forever, always running, lying, hiding, evading, cheating, scamming, and fearing that anyone will discover their true worthiness and how they are actually incompetent at building long-term relationships, right? So they never feel the lasting love that normal people do. That's the best they can get when they find someone new that they can abuse, okay? They grow envious of what others can have for their whole lives, seemingly without effort, twisting stuff, demanding, cheating, or insulting anyone as we have joy in our lives. You see, the narcissist only gets that in their fantasy kingdom, right? Yeah, they live in a fantasy kingdom bubble. For you who don't know this is how they live. For brief periods of time until their character flaws and rotten impulses cause them to say and do things that people despise. Okay? The narcissist never gets love and acceptance. The true marks of worthiness, never. This is what they have always craved from, parents, their caregivers, their so-called friends, their siblings, peers, romantic lovers. You see, this predictably explains why they sabotage themselves and wreck every good thing they get or do. That is the essence of predictability, okay? If they do it to you, they have done it to dozens of people, dozens of times before, okay? If they did it to you, you're not the first one. It's not their first rodeo, sweetie. They repeat and forget what they did as creatures of habit. This is what they do. Never learning what worked or failed. They repeat their mistakes again and again, hoping for better outcomes and never considering they're the problem. This is why the same thing keeps happening. You'll see it come out and come around again and again. But they won't even remember they did it before to you. Right? Or they have selective amnesia. They remember what they want to, okay? Because the only concern they have is the concern of themselves. This is how they are, y'all. Narcissists are self-doomed by their youthful coping disorder, as they have a black hole in their chest. They could never be filled, okay? The most they can have is to settle for flashes of achievement, to at least feel worthy for a few fleeting moments each day. They're miserable, y'all. This is why they take out revenge on the outer reality, which we are commonly known as what? Our world. They take revenge on the reality, y'all, the outside world, because they live in a fantasy bubble, okay? They are predictably trapped with nowhere to go but down. Don't underestimate the pain and humiliation that this causes them. The two best ways of leading a narcissist is to ignore them, their needs, and everything, especially ignore them for attention, and use good old-fashioned shame to label the bad behavior and the person who stoops that low. A simple departing statement, right? And here it is. You should never, right, be ashamed when you walk away from the narcissist. Never. You should never feel bad about it. And when you tell a narcissist things like, you should be ashamed of yourself, it punctuates a painful misbehavior forever. If y'all ever tell a narcissist something like that, most people never say this to a narcissist. And lots of people will, I know that I have. Safely, because, some of them are so, they'll go into rage. But like I said, they're such big cowards, right? They put on a good show that they're going to do something, and they're just cowards, y'all. But you see, if you ever mention the words to a narcissist, you should be ashamed of yourself. Y'all, it punctuates the painful misbehavior forever. It hurts them forever. forever when you tell them this, because they already know this. Remember, narcissism is a shame-based disorder. So when you shame them, it really hurts like hell to them. Yeah, it does. So shout out to you for the question. But understand this and make no mistake about it. A narcissist's behavior is very predictable. Absolutely. Encountering a narcissist is quite an experience. They possess an insatiable craving for attention and admiration, constantly seeking validation from others. And their inflated sense of self-importance knows no boundaries, okay? And they have an uncanny ability to twist any situation to make it about themselves. And when you let them know that they are ashamed, they should be ashamed of themselves, y'all, this stings them forever. They're not as invincible as they may believe. Like I said, the worst lies you can tell are the ones you tell yourself. Narcissists go through life lying to themselves. That's pretty bad when you can lie to yourself. You can't make this stuff up, y'all. Because guess what? Beneath their facade of self-confidence lies a fragile ego that can be easily shattered. Easy. That's right. Yeah. You guys, that is it for this video. Shout out to you for the question. I hope that I answered you thoroughly. I hope that gave you some clarity. Letting you know that guess what? Yeah. Make no mistake about it. A narcissist's behavior is predictable like clockwork. You guys take the time out to like, comment, share, subscribe. Turn on your bells so you'll know when I'm coming through with another video. Until next time.